Pass to Bishop. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Philadelphia?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And stolen by Ilyasova. Now here's Jackson, defended by Bishop. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 76ers trailing. Here's Bishop. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Johnson, the pass to Jackson. Puts it up from 12. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in defense to stop it. That certainly wasn't the case that day.
The Pistons making a change here. Baines is checked in. Philadelphia on D. Trailing by 2. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And you know, Greg, both would love to get the upper hand early. This game, to me, is psychological as much as anything. I mean, a win here provides that edge you're looking for.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away. Then for Philadelphia. The Pistons have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Bishop in at point guard. Okafor out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Tony Wroten. And it's Covington in at the 3. The drive by Jennings. They now take the lead. Jennings has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Over in the corner, Meeks. No good from outside. It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. Now here's Wroten. Defense is right there. And the shot is good. And that's now 9 points for Jahlil Okafor.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Now here's Jennings, guarded by Bishop. Jennings drives in on the wing. Johnson fires from deep. The Pistons rebound. Drummond, Okafor with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Detroit. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Ilyasova, stolen by Landry. Here's Covington. Johnson with the block. And they're able to recover. And good, the three-point shot, good from Bishop. The Beasts got 14 points. Pistons trail by 5. Now here's Jennings. He's got 16. Pass to Johnson. Looking to end the run. Detroit, no good that time either.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Well, I tell you what, getting out in transition has really been a big part of this run they're on now.
And the best way to pile up points in a hurry, just run and get your buckets before the defense can get set.
And here we go. Philadelphia running again.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
I agree with you. I mean, anytime you can push things forward as you approach the end of the third quarter, it puts you in good position for that last quarter, which we all know is crunch time.
It's Jackson with the drive. On the wing, Johnson. There's the triple. Shot's good. Johnson's got 7 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
1:37 left here in the third quarter. Now here's Roten. He's guarded by Jennings. 5 to shoot. With the shot. Roten, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Left side, Jennings. Ilyasova sets a screen for Jennings. He kicks to Drummond. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
A different look here for Detroit. Amir Johnson's checked in for Ilyasova. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Brandon Jennings. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Boozer, he's checked in for Drummond.
For the Pistons, back on the floor, Carlos Boozer.
1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Stolen by Jackson. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Rebound by the 76ers. Noel's got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the middle. And he lays it straight in. 8 points for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
For Detroit, they have had an off night from the stretch tonight. Here's the Beast. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Johnson is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Boozer in at shooting guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. And that one's good. 14 points for Jahlil Okafor.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. The message, stick with it. He said the game is right there, fellas, right there for the taking. But we've got to play with purpose and precision. Kevin, can they get it done?
My goodness, that one got them going.
Did it ever. They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
To the right side. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Jennings.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
.52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Detroit ball.
.46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the 76ers on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the Beast. He's got 21 points and 2 rejections. It's such a benefit to them when he plays this kind of game.
And really unexpected, but invaluable.
Here's Jennings. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. He feeds it to Meeks to stop the run. Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Here's Bishop. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And the 76ers lead by 10. Dishes it to Meeks. The tray. The shot is off. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.